Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online. This is Gnarlo here. Say hello to everyone. Gnarlo. Good boy. We have come down here to the house of Lotro, the Lobanks estate down in South Bree. When last we left off, we were over at Thorinhad, I think the name of it is, in the Trollshaws, and we had received a letter from Miss Albra here when we dinged 39, saying that our legend was growing and that we needed to come and speak with her. It was very important. So why don't we talk to her and see what it is she has to say to us? Your legend grows.
Hello there.
It seems that you have reached another important milestone in your journey as a burglar, Gnarlo. You may have noticed that I have in my possession a number of books that may help you to become a better burglar. Now that you are ready to read them, you should buy these books and learn what they have to teach you. Okay, well, that wasn't much of a quest. Just come and talk to her. Find out what she has. First, let's look at our burglar skills.
A lovely day, isn't it?
What do we have? We have a trick called Enrage. It says you enrage your foe, causing him to flail about at any target he considers a threat. You can only have one trick on a target at once. Target attacks foes randomly, 5% incoming range damage. Okay, breaks target out of dazed and has a duration of 30 seconds. Alright, we'll go ahead and use that. Probably won't be too useful outside of a party, but we'll take a look. Maybe it'll cause him to thrash about at any of his fellow mobs around nearby. So let's go ahead and train that one. All right, it showed up. Here are my tricks, right? Yes, these are my tricks. Let's move this one here. Let's move that one there. And which one's this? Hobbit Silence. I got this yesterday. I was farming Bounders tokens, and with completing the Enmity of the Goblins, I was given Hobbit Silence, which said you can lie prone and complete silence, causing enemies to ignore you. I can't wait to try it out. I'm gonna have to, of course, equip it as a trait, so I'll have to take a look. I think it's a class trait. Might be a racial trait. Have to take a look and see, but it'd be nice to see that in conjunction with my various sneaks down here. Come in very, very handy as a burglar, that's for sure. Alright, level 36. What? I haven't trained since level 36? Good lord. Ready and able. You are ready for action again, resetting the recovery timers on many of your skills. Using this skill will not break stealth. Oh, okay, so this is good. This resets the timer on some of the skills. It's the equivalent of on my Guardian, we have Take a Deep Breath, which does the same thing. Resets your timers. So yeah, let's go ahead and set that. I'm going to bring it over here. I think that's ready and able, yeah. So it'll be ready to go there. See if there's any passive traits. Nope, so just those right now. Okay. Let's talk to her again. I want to look at my traits.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Wasn't race? Okay, it is race. We got Hobbit Stealth. And we have Hobbit Silence. And those are racial. Now, what do I have? I've got Stoop for a Stone, Hobbit Stature. Did not know I had two traits. Racial traits that need to be slotted. Let's see here. Now that's the one we just had, Hobbit Silence, where you can lie in prone for 393. You can use it once an hour. And it looks like it lasts for about 30 seconds of being unnoticed. Hobbit Stealth. Although untrained, you have the natural ability to move about unseen, though there's a chance hobbits may detect you, especially when moving in front of them. Greatly decreased movement speed, -3 stealth level. The problem is that going to interfere with my other stealth? Well, I've already got Hobbit Stealth right there. And that's -3 stealth level. What does this give me? This gives me a +3 stealth detection, -30 run speed, We'll go ahead and equip it since we don't have any other racial traits we need to worry about right now. Any other class traits? Ooh, we got a lot of class traits to do as well, don't we? Now, we were working on the quiet knife, I believe. There's ambidextrous, which gave us 2 weapons. That one's actually leaf walker. That one's actually the gambler. Do I have any other quiet knife? Mischief maker. Cunning wound. Wounds caused by your cunning attacks and well-placed strike bleed more profusely. Plus 40 damage and plus 10 damage over time. Okay, we'll definitely slot that one. That will give us 2 equip now, which is additional, you see down there, plus 5 positional damage and plus 10% crit multiplier, so very good. That's the Mischief Maker. The Hidden Dagger, another quiet knife, plus 2.5% damage from stealth. Surprise strike, cunning attack, provoke, and trip goes minus 788 target avoidances, make it more damage, harder for them to avoid it, so we'll slot that one as well. So now with 3 equipped, we got another plus 5% stealth movement speed and a 350 melee critical rating, so we're doing good. Do we have any others that fall under the quiet knife? Got a couple of gamblers and a mischief maker. Alright, well let's see what they have. You're able to use your subtle stab skill with greater speed, inflicting more damage. So plus 10% damage with subtle stab. Okay. Disabling attack. Able to use your disable skill, greatly reduce your enemy's speed. Praising eye, plus 2% incoming damage bonus. That's just generalized incoming damage. We'll go ahead and slot that one too. Alright, fantastic. Now, we got the right virtues. Are there any virtues that would give us better? What have we got slotted here? We've got 3 compassion, 3 empathy, 2 loyalty, 1 wisdom, and 2 charity. I'll look at the virtues later to see which ones might be good ones, good fits for a burglar and everything. Not going to take the time to read each and every one of these 10 and sit and figure them out. So let's go ahead and confirm it. It's going to cost 144 silver to slot the traits that we've got slated. So we'll go ahead and get them. There we go. Excellent. So we should be a good deal more effective now, let's hope. Alright, what else have we got to do? Let's look on her and see what book she has. Browse the shop. We're not able to buy any of those are weapon skills. Tailor skills. What do we got down here? Burglar, the gambler. The Howes, Watson Wins of the gambler. I don't think I need to bother with that. Conviction signal. Plus 5% fellowship maneuvers. Don't need that right now. Crude burglar tools. Already have. Guile symbol. Fellowship maneuvers again. Here we go. We're getting into the manuals now. The Kneebreakers Manual. Level 39. A legendary book describing the exploits of a vicious rogue with the nickname of Kneebreaker. Okay. Let's go ahead and buy it. Let me check my inventory. Make sure we got space. Yes. We'll go ahead and buy the Kneebreakers Manual, and we've gotten a deed out of it. So we'll take a look here in a moment. What else do we have? The Book of Knives. That's level 39. A legendary book detailing the exploits of a renowned knife fighter. Okay. These are some expensive books. Another deed. And the Expert's Guide to Dirty Fighting. A legendary book describing fighting styles developed by burglars to overcome much larger and more powerful foes. So we'll get that too. And we've got the Expert's Guide, another deed over here with that one as well. So let us take a look at our deeds here. Kneebreakers Manual, the Book of Knives, and the Expert Guide to Dirty Fighting. So we will see, let's see, talk to Bilbo Baggins at the last homely house in Rivendell. Alright, so we will need to travel to Rivendell, talk to Bilbo, And we can certainly do that here in just a moment. Let me take a quick break and reply back to this gentleman over here, and I'll be right back. Alright, we return. The Expert's Guide to Dirty Fighting. Talk to Bilbo Baggins, and when we talk to him, I don't know if he's going to give us a quest or just tell us about some of his stuff, but we will get the Exposed Throat Melee skill once we have achieved this deed. It says, after using your double-edged strike, you make an additional attack inflicting high damage. Has a chance of stunning your foe, creating opportunity to use fellowship maneuvers. So it does 114 to 145 common damage, 20% chance to apply a 6-second stun. Very nice. Let's see what the Book of Knives does. Another one, Talk to Bilbo. He gives us Flashing Blades. After using your double-edged strike, you can make a pair of powerful attacks against your target. You do 2 attacks, 97 to 128, 93 to 124. That's another very nice one. Okay, and do we have to go talk to Bilbo about this one? Yes, we do. Sweep the Leg. Upgrades Trip to Tanglefoot. This ability does not break stealth and has a shorter cooldown. Excellent. Alright, so we know what we need to do now. We need to travel over and we need to talk to Bilbo at Rivendell. So as soon as Albra and I have a chance to, shall we say, catch up on old times, we will be heading out to find the stable master and head on over to Rivendell. So we will see you at that point. Alrighty, we took a quick map over to Thornhead, and then we caught the stable to Rivendell. So now let us go inside the homely house. And let's see if we can find Bilbo. He should be to our left inside of the Hall of Fire. Right behind these doors. Alright, hello Mr. Baggins. We need to talk to you about something, a topic dear near to your heart. Apparently throat cutting. I don't remember you actually doing in the book, but perhaps you edited that out.
How do you do?
Well, bless me, look at what you have here, a copy of the Expert's Guide to Dirty Fighting. Of all the books on burgling and such, this is the one I have been most disappointed never to find a copy of. And here you walk right in with it. Wherever did you find it? Oh, never mind. Let's see here. Alas, it does look much the worse for wear, doesn't it? Someone has gone and tore out several of the paintings. Pages. That won't do it all. I suppose you will just have to put your ear to the ground and see if you can find another copy, won't you? I wish that I could help you, but of all the books I've tried to find, I've never had a good clue as to where I might find this one. Well, do let me know if you manage to find those missing pages, won't you? My burgling days may be over, but I do still enjoy a good read about dashing adventures and the like. Alright, so continue quest. You see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages that we're going to need to find to complete this book and finish the deed. And you'll start getting them, I know, on the my guardian to the north. Once we hit up into the Misty Mountains up there, that was the first region. On the goblins was the first region up there in the Misty Mountains in Goblin Town. We used to get lots and lots of pages for the various legendary books. So perhaps that's where we will have to go here in another 4 or 5 levels or so. Okay. Let's see what he has to say about the Book of Knives.
A lovely day, isn't it?
What is it that you have there? The Book of Knives? Oh my, I came into possession quite by accident myself, but after my adventures on the quest of Erebor, I decided it might be prudent to learn about those who were of a more professional sort, if you know what I mean. In my studies, I came across mention of this book, but I've never held a copy of it before. This one seems to be missing several key pages. I don't think we'll have much luck deciphering it without those. If you can find those remaining pages, I'm sure this will prove quite a find. Unfortunately, I haven't any guidance to give you about where to look for the missing pages. Alright, we've got 3, 6, 8 pages that we have to find in this one. And I'm sure we've got a bunch of pages to find in the Kneebreaker's manual.
Hello there.
Ooh, and it's a red, so we've got a purple, an orange, and a red. Okay. Oh dear, what is this? Kneebreaker's manual? I can't say as I've heard of it before, I'm afraid. No, wait, I'm sorry, my mind does wander a bit these days. I recall someone speaking of it once. Glowing, perhaps? Ah, well, it is no matter, as I recall the story now. Kneebreaker was the pet name of a particularly unsavory sort of burglar. People nowadays suppose he was likely a good part orc, given his disposition and appearance. Suffice it to say, he was the worst sort of knave, and a bully to boot. But he was possessed of a devilish cunning, and was known for his ability to catch his enemies off guard, and set them up for the worst kind of trouble should he put his mind to it. Anyway, I'm not sure this book is going to be of much use to you. A fair number of pages have been damaged or torn out, and it would be hard enough to decipher, even if they were intact. I'm not sure where you might find the pages, but if you do, I'm sure it will be a real help to you. And we have 8 pages to find in this one yourself. Alright, so that gets us started on the 3 deeds for the legendary quest for the burglar. I'm pretty sure that every class has a quest line like that with the various books. I know my excuse me, I know that my guardian did. So it once again gives you some pretty decent skills once you can get those. And now that we've got them started, we'll be able to just hopefully pick up pages as we go along, and we'll have them to slot into the book. So we're going to stop there for right now. It's going to be a little bit of a short episode. We've got the legendary part out of the way. When we come back, we'll go over here, we'll start looking for the Scout and Antornaeth. We'll look for the Perfect Feather, and we might work on Book 4, Chapter 2, the Missing Nazgul. But right now, I've got to go out and mow my lawn. Being it's the end of the first week of October, hopefully this will be the last time this year that I have to do that. Let's keep our fingers crossed. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Have a good weekend, and bye-bye.